Well, we've seen some great snooker played in this tournament, and we're ready now for the final of the World Open.
Won by some great players, including Ding Junhui and Mark Williams.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The first frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
Pace is the key with this shot.
This is no gimme.
And he's missed it.
Doesn't want to overhit this.
Oh, can you believe it? He's missed an easy pot. That should have been potted. That's a good opening red.
1.
This is not easy.
Brilliant pot. Outstanding. They don't come much better than that.
He'll be very happy with the position here.
6.
He's looking to pop this into the right corner.
He'll be fuming about that.
7.
Foul. That'll annoy him.
Foul and a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 7. Judd Trump, 7.
What a wonderful pot.
Excellent positional play there. Inch perfect.
1. Six.
That's a poor shot. A really poor shot.
Judd Trump, 6.
This is a half chance. What a beauty!
1.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner. Down it goes.
Brimming with confidence and on a bit of a roll at the moment.
7.
Decent position to take on a colour here.
8. $14. $15. $18.
So, this pot into the right corner.
$19.
Well, no surprises here with the long pot attempt.
That's a great demonstration of his cue power.
24.
Well, he's taking the red on.
Excellent shot.
He really looks in fine form at the moment.
25.
Yes, he's taking the pot on.
Unbelievable pot.
Great positional shot. He'll be happy with that.
27.
Yes, he's taking the pot on.
28.
We know what a prolific long potter he is, so I'd assume he'd take this on. I'm not sure what happened there, but that's a poor shot.
33. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 33.
This isn't easy.
One.
He's taking on this pink. Well, he lost control of the cue ball there.
7. Eight.
He's an expert long potter, and he's taking this on.
He's played that very well with the wrist.
13.
He's going for the left centre here.
19.
Just this red needed. Well played. That was made more difficult due to the rest being used.
20.
He's lost the cue ball a touch here.
26.
Just wants this pot to drop into the pocket.
27.
Well, I'm not surprised he's taking on the long pot here.
Wonderful pot. Outstanding effort.
32.
Well, he's taking it on.
Well, that's a top quality shot with the wrist. Not easy at all.
33.
Long pot, right up his street.
Well, you can't question his cue power after that shot.
38.
He doesn't want to play this with too much pace. Not the best shot, although it was a very testing position he found himself in.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 38. Judd Trump, 4. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
That's the frame in the bag.
Thank you. The second frame, Judd Trump to break.
He's taking on the long red to the corner pocket.
Wow, he'll be thrilled with that.
1.
He's looking to pop this into the right corner. Beautifully done.
He's right on top of his game at the moment.
8. 9.
This should be straightforward enough.
16. 17.
'Not an easy one, but a half chance.
What a top pot that
Superb cubal control there. Ideal position.
24.
Nicely onto the colour.
25. 32.
'Decent position to take on a colour here.
33.
'That hasn't really worked out at all.
40. 'Ronnie O'Sullivan, 40. 1. 8.
'Pace is very important.
9. 14. 15. 22. 23.
'Perfect pace required for this shot.
28. 29. 31. $32.
Not what he intended at all. That's a poor shot.
Judd trump, 32.
Well, it goes. Half a chance.
That's well played with the wrist.
1. $8.
Now, can he drop this into the right corner?
Beautiful.
Great cueing there.
9.
A long pot's on, and he's going for it.
$14.
This is not easy.
Brilliant shot.
What about that for a positional shot? Perfect.
15.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power. Would you believe it?
22. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 22.
He's taking the red on.
That's a great pot.
1. $8.
And in it goes.
10.
Tremendous shot.
13.
Nicely on the blue.
17. Frame conceded. Frame, Judd trump. Thank you. The third frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
Not a straightforward safety shot here. Looking to play this with a lot of power. Well, that's an unforced error.
1. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1.
Tricky pot coming up.
That's just magnificent.
1. $8.
Well, that's a surprise.
Judd trump, 8.
Playing this with plenty of power.
He's gone in off. That'll be frustrating.
Foul. Judd trump, 4.
He's going to play on here.
One.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner.
Well, an excellent pot.
Excellent cueing.
8. $9.
That's an excellent pot.
He's playing very well here.
14. Judd trump, 14.
He's going for it.
What a top pot that was.
1.
This won't be easy. No problems with the rest there. Well played.
6.
No real problem here.
7. 14.
Aiming for the centre pocket here.
In it goes.
15.
Lots of power on this shot.
20.
He's looking at this red.
Tremendous pot.
21.
Playing this with a lot of power.
28. 29. 34. 35.
He's looking to pop this into the left corner pocket.
That's a top shot. Well played.
What a wonderful pot.
40.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
What a top shot that is.
Great cueing.
41.
Playing this with plenty of power.
No issues there.
Great technique, superb cueing.
44. 45.
Well, no surprises here with the long pot attempt.
Another trademark crunching long pot.
Very well played.
50.
That's a top shot.
Oh, wonderful shot.
51.
Needs to strike this well.
56.
He just needs this red.
Impressive shot with the rest.
57.
He just wants this to drop gently into the pocket. That hasn't really worked out at all.
$61. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 61. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
That is the frame.
Well, he's established a one-frame lead here. Some pretty impressive snooker in that last frame.
He'll be wanting to press home the advantage now. This next frame should be interesting.
Thank you, the fourth frame. Judd trump to break.
He's tempted by this red.
That is a quality opening red.
One.
He's aiming for the left corner here.
That's a beauty.
Simply wonderful.
7. 8. 15.
'Not an easy one, but a half chance.
That's right out of the top drawer.
Well, he couldn't have played that any better. Superb positional shot.
16.
He's going for the left corner pocket.
Nicely done.
Wonderful pot. Outstanding effort.
19. 20.
He's playing this into the right centre pocket.
Great shot.
That's ended up more awkward than he would have wanted.
25.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
26.
A long pot's on, and he's going for it.
High quality play here. He's found some form, that's for sure.
31.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
No problem there.
That's a wonderful, wonderful pot.
32.
Well, it goes. Half a chance.
37.
No more than half a chance here.
Excellent pot.
Quality cueing there. Really good.
38. 45.
Playing this with a lot of power.
46.
Very tricky shot coming up.
Fabulous pot.
Position looks very good here. He's played that very well.
52.
Nice position on the black.
53. 60. 61.
Just the black required here.
68.
He's taking on the long red to the corner.
Tremendous shot.
69.
Very tricky shot coming up.
Great pot.
76.
A delicate touch required here.
77.
Tricky pot coming up.
That's a top shot. Well played.
83. 84.
He's taking it on.
In it goes.
90.
I can't see any problems here.
91. 98.
He's playing for the right corner here.
Down it goes.
99.
Fantastic century. Brilliant.
$106.
Just the colours left now.
What a top pot that was.
108.
He's just looking to drop this in gently.
111.
He's playing the pot here.
115.
Well, I'm not surprised he's taking on the long pot here.
Simply wonderful.
120.
He's playing for the right corner here.
126.
And that completes a brilliant clearance. Fantastic play.
133. And the frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And now the frame is his.
Well, this lead is starting to grow now.
This is a great opportunity to extend the lead even further. Pace will be very important.
He'll be aware how important pace is for this shot.
That was a really tough shot, and it hasn't worked out all that well. This looks pretty simple.
1.
Somewhat erratic from Judd Trump. He doesn't seem comfortable with his game at the moment.
Judd Trump 1.
I'm pretty sure that's not the position he was intending.
1.
Well, he's taking it on.
What a top shot that
He couldn't have played that any better.
5.
This needs to be played at the right pace.
is. No issues there.
He's left that a little bit more tricky than he would have liked.
6.
Not really the level of control he was after there. Lost the cue ball a little.
13.
High quality striking required here. We know he's blessed with great cue power, and that's a great example of what he can do.
14.
Just wants to sink this into the left corner pocket.
No problem there.
Wonderful shot.
20.
Position looks good for a colour.
21.
Lots of power on this shot.
A bit casual there. He'll be annoyed with that.
28.
Well, this is a challenging shot along the cushion.
29.
Well, he's taking it on.
$32.
Tricky pot, no doubt.
Oh, what a shot that is.
Yes, he'll be very pleased with that shot. What can he do here?
33.
This is not easy. That split is not bad at all. Great opportunity.
39. $40.
In it goes. What a shot.
He'll be happy with that. Top shot.
47.
Gently does it.
Nicely positioned for the black.
48. $55. 56. $62.
Just the red required here.
$63.
He's fortunate there.
69. $70.
Wow, he'll be thrilled with that.
76.
So, this pot into the right corner.
That's a beauty.
77.
Well, that's an unforced error.
84. The next one that goes off, you will be leaving.
Well, that's a foul, but it won't matter.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 84. Judd Trump, 4. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Well played to take that frame.
Thank you. The 6th frame, Judd Trump to break.
He'll play this with plenty of power. Really nice opening red.
One.
Not the best positional shot.
8.
He's taking it on. Oh, so close. He needed some luck there, and he didn't get it.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 8.
Tricky pot along the cushion here.
Excellent pot.
1. Eight. Nine. $14. Judd Trump, 14.
Playing this with a lot of power. Not the quality we'd expect from a player of his skills.
He fancies this red.
One.
Well, it goes. Half a chance.
Excellent pot. Superb.
Just look at that for a positional shot. Superb.
7.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
That's a top shot.
He's cueing extremely well here.
8. 15.
Playing for the middle pocket.
16.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
Nicely done.
He seems full of confidence at the moment.
23. 24.
He's taking the black on.
Well, that's just outstanding. Superb pot.
And the cue ball has finished very nicely.
31.
This really is tricky.
What a fabulous pot that is.
That's great cue ball control. Excellent position.
32.
Tricky shot here.
$39.
Lots of power on this shot.
Wonderful shot.
Position looks pretty good to me.
40.
This is tough.
47.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
Well, he's played it badly, and down went the pink.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 47. Judd Trump, 6.
Well, he's looking at potting this into the right corner pocket.
That's not the best split.
1.
Tough shot coming up.
5. 6.
Well, that's left him a little awkward there.
11. 12. 14.
It's not looking good for Judd Trump here. Lots of small errors creeping into his game.
Judd Trump, 14.
Nicely onto the pink.
1.
Well played.
7.
Just the red needed here.
8.
I think he's going for the snooker behind the pink ball. That's what he was after. Nicely played.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 8.
Shot pace will determine success or failure here. He could have played that better. If he fouls here, the frame is on again. He'll be disappointed with that shot, I think.
Foul. Judd Trump, 4.
He's attempting the snooker on the black ball here.
That's an excellent shot and a challenging snooker. Just this yellow needed now. Great shot.
And that effectively shuts out his opponent in this frame.
2.
Would you believe it?
5.
He won't want to underhit this shot. Well, it was a really hard shot, and it hasn't worked out for him at all.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 5. Judd Trump, 4.
Well, he's looking at potting this into the right corner pocket.
4.
Well, this is a half chance.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 4. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And that is the frame. Well played.
Thank you, the 7th frame. Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
Playing this with plenty of power.
That was the risk.
Foul. Judd Trump, 4.
He's playing on from this position. Tremendous pot. Brilliant.
That's great cue ball control. Excellent position.
1. 6.
Well, he's taking it on to the left corner. Tremendous shot.
Really impressive cueing.
7.
He's attempting to sink this into the left corner pocket. Excellent shot.
He's playing very well here.
11.
Looking to play this softly.
12. 19.
He just wants this to drop gently into the pocket.
Nicely onto the black.
20. 27. 28.
This should be pretty straightforward.
That's careless and a foul.
Foul. Judd Trump, 28. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 5.
He looks to be playing on here. He's aiming to sink this into the right corner.
What a top shot that is.
1. Six.
So, this pot into the right corner.
Seven.
This needs good striking here.
I'm not sure what happened there.
12. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 12.
He'll be playing safe from here.
This is really tricky. He'll be fuming about that.
1.
Pace is key, and he certainly doesn't want to overhit this. I'm not sure what happened there, but that's a poor shot.
Foul and a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1. Judd Trump, 7.
Tremendous pot.
Oh, wonderful shot.
1.
This looks relatively easy.
Three.
This looks relatively easy.
He's played that poorly.
Judd Trump, 3.
It's half a chance, but a chance nonetheless. What a tremendous pot.
1.
Playing this with a lot of power. He won't be too happy with his position here.
3. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 3. 1. 6. 7. 12. Judd Trump, 12.
Playing this with plenty of power.
No, not this time. Close, but a miss nonetheless.
This won't be easy.
One.
He'll need to strike the cue ball very true here.
Stroked in as smooth as you like.
6.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
And in it goes.
7.
This won't be easy.
Oh, what a shot. Unbelievable.
$13.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
14.
Well, he's a little fortunate there. Not what he was intending.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 14.
Nicely done.
Foul and a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 7. Free ball.
He's decided to take the free ball here.
Two.
He's taking this yellow on. No, not quite. Pretty close though, but that won't provide any solace.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 2. Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 4.
He's going to play on here. He's having a go at the yellow. I'm not sure what happened there, but that's a poor shot.
2.
I think he's looking at the snooker behind the black here.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 2. 3. 7. Judd Trump, 7.
He needs some luck here.
Oh, what a shot. Unbelievable.
5.
He's aiming for the left corner here.
$11.
So, just this for the frame.
18. And the frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And that is the frame.
Thank you, the 8th frame. Judd Trump to break.
Impressive opening red.
One.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
Well, he lost control of the cue ball there. He'll be annoyed with that.
5.
Not an easy one, but a half chance.
That's a great split. He'll be unlucky if he's not on anything here.
6.
This will need good cueing. He's on a real roll here. Great striking.
Ninth.
That's a good split. He's got a real chance here.
10.
Playing for the middle pocket.
That's a great pot.
Simply wonderful.
16. Seventeen.
He's playing the pot here.
22.
Tricky shot here.
Great shot.
That could have finished a little better.
23.
Just wants to sink this into the left corner pocket.
Beautiful.
Brimming with confidence and on a bit of a roll at the moment.
30.
Lots of power on this shot.
$31.
This is not easy.
Oh, that's a top shot. Outstanding potting.
And the cue ball was finished very nicely.
34. $35.
He's an expert long potter and he's taking this on.
Trademark long pot there. Such talent.
40.
Looking to play this softly.
41.
He's taking this on.
What a beautiful pot that is.
He'll be very happy with the position here.
48.
decent position on the pink here.
49. 55.
Just wants this pot to drop into the pocket.
56. 63.
Just this red needed.
No problem there.
And that shuts the door on his opponent in this frame.
54.
Yeah, he's looking to drop this into the middle pocket.
Beautifully done.
70.
He's playing the pot here.
Well played. That was made more difficult due to the rest being used.
71.
He's playing the pot here. Brilliant. What a magnificent pot.
77.
Half a chance here.
Great recovery shot.
78. $84.
He's taking on the pot along the cushion. Now that's a top quality shot with the rest. Not easy at all.
85.
He'll want this to drop into the centre pocket. Well, an excellent pot.
91.
Now, can he drop this into the right corner? That's an excellent pot.
92. $98.
Yeah, he's failed to get the snooker here.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 98. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And that is the frame. Well played.
Thank you, the 9th frame. Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
Well, he's aiming to get the cue ball safe here.
That's not ended well. Tough shot, but not what he was hoping for. Lots of power on this shot.
Missed pot.
One.
Playing this with plenty of power.
Well, that's just outstanding. Superb pot.
He'll be happy with that. Top shot.
5.
That's a really good split, and this is a real opportunity.
Six.
Not an easy one, but a half chance.
What a magnificent pot that is.
Superb cue ball control there. Ideal position.
11.
Looking to play this with a lot of power. Nicely onto the black.
12.
Played it well.
19.
Nice position on the black.
20. $27.
Decent position to take on a colour here.
28. $35.
He's taking this on.
$36.
This requires a really good strike. Fantastic cueing. He's knocking them in for fun at the moment.
41. $42.
Not an easy one, but a half chance.
$49.
Looking to run this along the cushion.
What a fabulous pot that is.
Well, he couldn't have played that any better. Superb positional shot.
50.
And in it goes.
What a wonderful pot.
53.
He's lining this one up to the middle pocket.
That's a great pot.
Great technique, superb cueing.
54.
A delicate touch required here.
He's played that very well.
60. $61.
Black ball required.
No issues there.
That should be it. No real way for his opponent to win the frame now.
68.
Very tricky shot coming up.
That's an absolutely outstanding pot.
69. $76. 77. 84. 85. 92.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner.
Beautifully done.
93.
'Amazing century.
$100.
He's fortunate there.
$101.
Long pot, right up his street.
Great cueing there.
106.
Just the colours remaining on the table now.
$108.
Well, he's looking at potting this into the right corner pocket.
That's a beauty.
111.
This is not easy.
$115. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 115. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And that is the frame.
Thank you, the 10th frame. Judd Trump to break.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
That's an excellent opening red.
One.
Playing this with a lot of power.
Four. Five.
He'll play this with plenty of power. That could have finished a little better.
Nine.
He's fortunate there.
10.
I can't see any problems here.
17. 18. 25.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner.
Beautiful.
Really impressive cueing.
26.
So, this pot into the right corner.
The split looks good to me.
33.
He's just looking to drop this in gently.
34. 41.
'This is tough.
Close, but not quite.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 41.
Pace is critical here.
Down it goes.
1. 8. 'Judd trump, 8. Touching ball. 1.
'Pace is key.
5.
'Well, it goes. Half a chance here.
6. 13.
'Gently does it.
'Well, not perfect position.
14. 16. 17. 24. 25. 32. 33.
Very well played.
40. 41. 48. 49. 56. 58. Frame conceded. Frame, Judd trump. Thank you, the 11th frame. Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
Tough shot coming up.
And he's missed that. So, this pot into the right corner. Great opening red.
1.
Pace is critical here.
That hasn't really worked out at all.
6. Judd trump, 6.
He's got nice position on the blue ball here.
1.
Playing this with plenty of power.
Loose shot.
6. 7.
Lots of power on this shot. He's finished a bit awkward here.
Twelve.
He's attempting to sink this into the left corner pocket.
$13.
This will test his technique. He's really on fire here.
He's looking very sharp at the moment.
18.
He's taking this red on.
What an excellent pot that is.
Great positional shot. He'll be happy with that.
19. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 19. Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 4.
He's elected to play on here. No more than half a chance here.
Fabulous, absolutely fabulous pot.
Just look at that for a positional shot. Superb.
1.
He's going for the left corner pocket.
Excellent shot.
Great cueing there.
8.
He's aiming for the left corner here.
Excellent pot.
Well, he's lost the cue ball a touch. Would have wanted that under better control, really.
9.
I'm not sure what happened there, but that's a poor shot.
16. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 16.
That's a pretty careless foul there.
Foul and a miss. Judd Trump, 4. One. 5. 6. 13. 'Judd Trump, 13.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
That's a top shot. Outstanding potting.
It's finished a bit awkward here.
1.
Lining the blue ball up here.
That's an excellent pot.
He's cueing extremely well here.
6.
He's looking to pop this into the right corner. Tremendous pot.
Excellent cueing.
7. 14. 15.
'This isn't easy.
What a great pot.
He couldn't have played that any better.
18.
He'll want this to drop into the centre pocket.
19.
'Tricky pot coming up.
What a great shot that is.
Yes, he'll be very pleased with that shot. What can he do here?
22.
This is a critical shot here.
Nicely done.
And that shuts the door on his opponent in this frame.
23.
This is tough.
That's a top shot.
29. 30.
Good cueing required here. Really aggressive potting there. That took some guts.
32.
Just the colours now.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 32. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And now the frame is his.
Thank you, frame 12. Judd Trump to break.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
That's an excellent opening red.
One.
Looking to play this with a lot of power. He'll be disappointed with that.
6.
He's not played that well. Tough shot, but he could have played it better.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 6.
He'll want to try and tighten up his game a little. Playing this with a lot of power.
One.
Playing this with a lot of power. Good split. That's really opened the table up here.
6. Seven.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
Tremendous shot.
Wonderful pot. Outstanding effort.
9.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
Ten.
Aiming for the centre pocket here.
In it goes.
He seems full of confidence at the moment.
15.
Nicely positioned for the black.
16. 23.
He's looking for the pot into the right middle.
That's a top shot. Well played.
He's right on top of his game at the moment.
24. 31.
This isn't easy.
That's a brilliant pot.
Position looks very good here. He's played that very well.
32.
Well, he's taking it on to the left corner.
Great shot.
That's a wonderful, wonderful pot.
37. 38.
This should be straightforward enough.
45.
Now, can he drop this into the right corner?
No problem there.
Wonderful shot.
46. $53.
That could have finished a little better.
54.
Nicely done.
61.
This is a key shot coming up here.
And in it goes.
That should effectively remove any ideas his opponent may have of a comeback.
62.
Yes, he's taking the pot on.
Beautiful pot.
67.
So, this pot into the right corner.
Well, an excellent pot.
68. $74.
He's looking to pop this into the left corner pocket.
Nicely done.
75.
Lots of power on this shot.
$82.
He's aiming for the left corner here.
No issues there.
83.
Aiming for the right centre here.
$89.
Looking to play this softly.
Position looks good for a colour.
90.
He's playing for the right corner here.
What a top pot that was.
95.
Just the colours to go.
What a top shot that is.
97.
Just wants this pot to drop into the pocket.
What a brilliant century.
100. $104.
We know what a prolific long potter he is, so I'd assume he'd take this on.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 104. Judd Trump, 5. Frame conceded, frame and match, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
He's done it. Just listen to the crowd. They've been treated to a real high-quality performance.